Over the last several years, WWE's women's division has grown significantly, but Raquel Rodriguez has identified at least one way it could improve. The 31-year-old standout had a strong run as NXT Women's Champion before her main roster call-up, lasting just over 200 days. She began working as a heel in developmental, but was eventually turned face when Dakota Kai attacked her, and Rodriguez has maintained that alignment since. Since making her main roster debut under the new name Raquel Rodriguez, as opposed to Raquel Gonzalez, she's been on quite the run. Making the most of an opportunity to wrestle Ronda Rousey on SmackDown during an open challenge on May 13, she failed to win the Women's Championship. Still, she proved she could hang with one of the division's top stars in former UFC champion Rousey. That snowballed into a tag team run with Aaliyah, culminating with them winning the vacant Women's Tag Team Championships. That reign was short-lived, 2 weeks, and it always felt like the belts would end up on Io Sky and Dakota Kai, but it proved that WWE sees Rodriguez as a champion. In a recent interview with Steve Fall of NBC Sports Boston, she spoke about the need for WWE to introduce a mid-card title to the women's division. "I think that would be something so great for the women's division, especially because we have so much diversity in the women's division. We have women from all over the world, from all over the country, from different backgrounds and different ethnicities," Rodriguez explained. "I think having an Intercontinental Championship, having a North American Championship for the women would be something. Just a huge leap forward for the women's division in wrestling in general. HT and thank you to Thomas Lawson of Sescoops. For the transcription, Raquel Rodriguez is right on the money. Mid-card titles for the women's division have been the next meaningful step forward for quite some time. There was a big push for the tag team championships, but Vince McMahon, not a fan of tag wrestling or women's wrestling, quickly tanked the belts. Now that Triple H is running the show, perhaps Rodriguez will get her wish sooner rather than later. It stands to reason that the division would be opened up even further with a women's version of the North American Championship. For instance, on Monday Night Raw, all 6 of the top stars in the women's division are in a feud with one another. Ann Bayley's championship opportunity against Bianca Belair at Extreme Rules is because she pinned the champ in a tag team situation. Mid-card titles would allow for more one-on-one feuds between the women on each brand at a time, which would be another huge step forward for WWE's women's division. Source: NBC Sports Boston. YouTube, Sescoops.com.